Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to Sim Airport. This is a game I haven't played in quite a while. So to get myself refreshed in the game, we're going to do some tutorials and just kind of go from there. I don't remember if I've done these on the channel or not, so we're just going to go through them anyway, because I need a refresher. Alright, welcome to Sim Airport. This is the first of the easy tutorials. Throughout there will be helpful images available by clicking the blue info icon with the arrow. This airport is Lernyville's gateway to the world. What a name. Its small terminal has the basics: transport, ticketing, security, a departure lounge, a broken aircraft gate, and baggage collection. The problem is they never finished it. Using the arrow keys or WASD, you can move the camera. You can even hold down the middle mouse button and move your cursor. In the options screen, you can adjust how fast these controls move the camera, of course. Alright. So yeah, that's moving that, holding the middle mouse button. That's just, yeah. You have general stats at the top. These guys up here. Time controls in the top right, which it looks like, nope, it's going one time. Various airport operations to the bottom left, which looks like it's telling me, yep, at least one aircraft gate must be functional. And a selection of heat maps to the right. Press escape to close any top window. This will not work on the tutorial window. Darn. One of the most important aspects of a sim airport is construction. Objects and construction and structures, if I can talk right, must be built by workmen, which looks like we have two work people. Delano and Delano? Okay. All inside rooms must be built on foundations, and once completed, any indoor items can be placed there. Yeah, I vaguely remember this. When you designate an area for construction, materials are delivered by trucks down the main road to the delivery zone, which is right here. Then, of course, there's storage. The materials are then collected by the workmen to be placed around the airport. Any spare materials, such as from canceled projects, are put into storage. Alright, so we got to go to the staff hub. Looks like, yeah, we just have the two. We need at least 6. So let's do that. I'll close that out. Foundations of construction. From the build menu, which looks like it's this guy. Select construction, select foundation. Okay. Not sure what tool or object it is? You can hover over it for a description. You'll need to wait for the workers to build it. I'm assuming they want the foundation here. Alright, so not only can you cancel a project during construction by left-clicking, but you can also remove foundations using the Demolish tool. Or if you've accidentally misplaced some objects, use the Clear tool. Not sure which tool to use, press to auto-detect the removal tool. You can increase or decrease the worker's priority of the project in the left-click menu tool. Passenger needs and zoning. Passengers have various needs such as hunger, bladder, and boredom. Our airport currently deals with bladder needs with the restrooms. Of course, you got male and female. on the outside of security as well as the ones that are inside of the secured area. An arcade should help our passengers feel less bored. Okay. Find the zones panel and fill the new area with an arcade zone. Anytime a room has a problem, it'll turn red. Hover over it to see what it needs. Most issues are either in the wrong it is the wrong size or it is missing objects. Which, of course, no door, so it's not accessible. And 2, no arcade games. Alright, airports can be frustrating for passengers. A humble plant is sometimes what's needed to cheer them up. Scenery can be found in the Build menu under Objects and Decor. You can use the environment heat map to see the most appealing areas of your airport. Which, of course, the arcade is one of them. Would it be mean to put a cactus in there? I'll just put that in there. Oh, so that actually would be like out here. Okay. Like that type of deal. Oh, I can't put a statue outside. Boo. Ooh, but I can put a fountain. Bam. We'll just throw one on the inside. Yeah, well, apparently I can't rotate this. There we go. The other heat maps are useful as well. The information heat map shows where passengers can get the latest updates on their flights, so which there's a couple surrounded. Place info kiosk, info displays, and kiosk. Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's already quite a handful of things here already. Wow, that actually covers a nice wide area for the most part. Alright, now it's time to fix the broken plane stand. So, we need a taxiway. So we're just going to combine these two here. Okay, let's, while they're working on that, ooh, rain's moving in. Once built, click on either the stand or the desk to assign them to each other. Don't need a ticketing desk. Yeah, we do need one of these, though. So we're just going to put that guy there. And we're just going to let things build itself. Okay, so we got this. The gate, for the most part, is ready to go. I know we don't have any planes assigned to it just yet, but they're wanting us to build and assign a queue for the gate agent desk. There it is. Oh, that's new. In the past, I think it just showed arrows, but it tells you where the head of it is and the tail. Okay. We'll assign it to that. Ooh, and I forgot that if you have more than one line, you can actually assign one for coach and one for first class. Right now, we don't have any flights assigned to it. As it says here, airports need planes. Big surprise there. Now that we have a working plane stand, we need planes to attract new departing passengers and to land arriving passengers. Duh. On the flight status screen, you'll see that there are currently no planes, if I can read right. I already closed it out. Alright, accept and schedule the 2 available flights. So come down here to flight management. Learnyville. Love it. Oh, we need to upgrade the runway with lights. In order to get PM flights, you will need to click on your runway and add lights to the upgrade menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this guy down here, throw him there. Come up here, we're going to upgrade. What? Ah, there we go. So we are going to have to wait for that to get updated now. Alright, now that we got that set up, we can actually come up here and accept this other flight. And they want that. Ooh. And a very early morning flight. But we will leave enough space for them to be able to work on that. Planes usually start arriving the next day after they have first been assigned, so you might not see any today. I think I skipped over a page. I apologize, guys. It's up to you to figure out how to best balance your schedule. Too crowded, you may make your airport chaotic, and you lose satisfaction. Too quiet in the airport may not be profitable. Big surprise there. You can also get an idea of airline interest and passenger satisfaction. Okay. Oh, up here. Let's close out that screen. So our bank balance, you can kind of see our cash flow, and expenses and taxes, and the fact that we have no recent transactions as far as bringing money in. Passengers were at 50% because we haven't had any passengers. 49% interest from airlines, and winds or weather. Lovely. This will affect how safe it is for planes to land. Duh. You can click on a runway to upgrade it and allow devices to make them safer. This allows planes to land in harsher conditions, which like runway ILS, the papulates. For the sake of it, we'll put that there. And papulates. So that way, just in case, because it doesn't really specify as far as where they go, as long as they're within 6 meters of the runway. So we're just going to put those there. All right. Becoming a successful tycoon and creditworthiness. Poor, lovely. More importantly, we need to make a profit. The financial hub has various operations, including taking out loans, which is useful if you are low on cash. For quickness, you can also hover over your balance at the top of the screen for a brief overview. Like that. As my dog is knocking things over beside me, trying to make his bed. If you're missing a staff member that you cannot hire, check the research screen. You might need to unlock them first. Keeping up with the research is important for staying competitive. Fair enough. Apply for a $650,000 loan. Holy crap. That is a lot of moolah. Credit score of 599. Wow. I've actually seen that on my own credits report. Thankfully, not anytime recently. Airport value. Perfect ops bonus. But there's a cash flow graph. Profits and losses, or P&Ls. All right. Yeah, a lot of this is actually new for me, because I think when I was playing it last, it was, I don't want to say it was alpha or beta build, but it was early access, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so in the commercial operations screen, you can adjust the prices you charge. Nice. Remember, low prices increase airline satisfaction, but high prices increases profits at the cost of satisfaction. And if you go too high, you're not going to get the people wanting to fly into your airport. Plain and simple. Gotta find that nice happy medium. And that's the basics. Woohoo! Feel free to expand this airport. Try a new airport. Alright. And we are gonna go into the other tutorials. But let's see what we can do with this while we wait for our first airlines to show up. Or not. Or not. Let's, I guess we're going to continue into the next tutorial step. Welcome to the second easy difficulty tutorial. Large complex airports can be difficult for passengers to traverse. This can cause them to be late, hurting your ratings. So solution, manage your queues. Solution 2, build a second terminal. Solution 3, place moving walkways and long terminals to help passengers move faster. Solution 4, build on multiple floors to keep distances short. You can assign the same queue to multiple services, such as one queue to 3 ticketing desks. This is an optimal way of making sure all waiting passengers are served in the order they arrive. Okay. Sometimes a fair order is not the most efficient. Creating a separate queue for flight crew will allow them to bypass the main queue, which is especially useful at security. Yes, it is. If the crew arrive late to the plane, it causes delays. You may also want to consider having priority queues for first class, as their satisfaction affects your airport rating, yada yada yada. And don't skip making the queues. Yeah, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. If there's enough space and you have a large enough budget, a second terminal would be great for improving airport efficiency. This allows you to split up airplane gates between multiple security and ticketing zones, as long as they are connected. This will require a lot more infrastructure to function correctly. Only do this once you are confident in how to get the first terminal working. Okay. I'm just kind of skimming through these myself, so you guys can definitely pause the video and read them for yourself. I'm a little tired of already reading. I misplaced my glasses when I got home, so I'm not sure where they're at offhand, and I didn't feel like looking for them. So that last page was basically talking about if you install a walking or moving walkway or whatever they want to call it, you don't want to build from one end to the other without stops in the middle, because otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, you gotta look at queues, see what's going on, see where there's a backup. Like, it could be just as simple as you don't have enough gates here for security. Alright, so they want us to build the moving walkway here, bypassing the restrooms. It may not be practical to fit in walkways if there's little corridor space. Depending on the layout of the airport, there is no choice but to expand upwards. Okay. Oh, okay. So this over here allows us to go up multiple floors. Or down. Okay. This follows the American system. There is no first floor after the ground floor, because the ground floor is the first floor in America. Anything you can do on Okay. Anything you can do on the ground floor, you can do on the other floors, except terrain changes. For some reason, my mind was reading that really weird. Underground areas are useful for hiding later complicated systems. Ah, yes, bagger conveyors. I forgot about that. Ooh. So I wonder if that means that we'd be, like, if we have a big enough area, if we can actually have a tunnel underneath, say, the runway to go to another terminal, say, up here. Well, not, I mean, yeah, terminal. That would be pretty sweet. In which case, you can get away with putting a pretty long walkway. Again, you probably still want a break or two, depending on the actual length. So, you know, people who want to get off and walk, they can. Higher levels can be useful for expanding your shopping areas in the departure lounge or adding staff zones that are out of the way of passengers. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. A second floor door connection is required for the larger gate sizes. Ah, that's how they do that. Okay. Before anything can be placed on this floor, a foundation must be placed. That's... I guess I can kind of understand that, but it wouldn't necessarily be called a foundation in my opinion. But okay. And with that, I wasn't expecting it to be the last screen, but I think I'm going to cut it short there. We're going to go into the baggage systems in the next video, or the next video that I'm going to put out for this game, for Sim Airport. So always, guys, if you happen to like what you see, catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select few here and there. And if you're already subscribed, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. So with all that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care. Peace.